Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, Fragrance Fan. Before we get started, go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you know every time I upload some new content. For those of you who already support my channel, thank you guys so much for helping me with what I do, because my goal is just to continue to give you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews, that 40-ish and under dollar range. I'm talking about 100 milliliter bottles too, by the way, when I say that. And most of these are going to be a lot less than that. A good chunk of these you can pick up at your local rack stores, and I'll let you know what I think about a whole bunch of different inexpensive fragrances. A lot of great smelling inexpensive fragrances. And there's a lot of trash ones too, so there's that. And I'm talking about a new release today. It's I think it came out in 2022, and there's not a whole lot on this thing at all. And that's kind of what inspired me to do this, is to kind of get this thing out in the open. It's from a house that's really made a big name for themselves in the past few years. And I am talking about the house of Lattafa Hayaati Al Maleky. I think that means my life or something like that in Arabic. I'm not positive, but I think that's what it means. So I just wanted to show the presentation because, like I said, I got this thing 2 days ago and there's nothing really on it, so I want to help put this thing out there. And I mean, this $16 fragrance can make an awesome little presentation like that. It really makes you feel like you're getting some velvet in the box. The thing is heavy in the hand. That's not stickers on the glass. That's actually the color of the glass itself. Just like, you know, the original Hayaati, or the one that's white. I think it's called Luxury or something like that. But they feel good in the hand. They're heavy. Actual glass coloring. The cap is light and plastic, but it looks good. And the atomizer itself, kind of like a Cremo atomizer, decent. So I'm going to list off the notes, A+ on the presentation, so I'm going to list off the notes and let you know what I think of this thing ultimately. In the top, there is lemon, and there is rhubarb. In the mid, there is clary sage and lavender, and in the heart of this, there is patchouli, vetiver, and vanilla. So this is a citrusy, rhubarb, sweet, creamy, somewhat fresh type of fragrance. This is one of those extremely versatile, very mass-pleasing, complement DNA type of fragrances that has good longevity for like $16. And another thing that inspired me to do this is because A, there's not a whole lot of stuff on it, and B, everybody I showed this to was like, wow, that smells great. In fact, I was getting my hair cut today. I was at the hair salon and showed it to one of the girls there, because she's like, wow, whatever you're wearing smells fantastic. It smells great. And I was like, well, it's this one. You want to smell it? And she's like, oh, I'm in love with it. And like, she showed her friend, like, let me smell that. And she's like, oh, girl, and like showed it to another one. They're like all blown away. So it's like, I'm not the only one that really likes this thing. I mean, I will give this thing an 8 out of 10 so far for the 2 days. I wore this thing for 2 days straight now. I'm really digging this thing. Longevity, I'm getting 6.5 hours. Both times that I've wore this. Skin scent for like 8 hours. It stays pretty similar from the opening to the dry down. You see that rhubarb, that tart, sweet, green, juicy kind of rhubarb just hangs on there. Almost has like a grapefruit type of appeal. It's very alluring. It's captivating. It makes you want to smell it more. So it's one of those kind of fragrances. The sillage is okay. It's not like a super room filler, but people will smell you, so you don't have to overdo the sprays on this. It's fairly strong, which is another thing that's awesome. A little bit more youthful than mature, but it does have enough class that the more mature could enjoy this. It is very versatile. You can dress it up, dress it down. It's just a dumb reach kind of fragrance that just smells awesome. So like I said, 8 out of 10, all seasons type of a fragrance, and I really can't say anything bad about this. I don't know what they're trying to clone, if anything. I've heard that it's kind of like Paco Rabanne's Phantom, and I kind of get that because that has a lot of lavender. This definitely has a good amount of lavender with that creaminess, and there's a little bit of that dusty earthiness from the vetiver in this. That's more in the dry down than anything, but really what takes the life in this thing is that tart, sweet, juicy rhubarb with that creamy vanilla and some of that lavender just helping to kind of fluff it. I don't know how to describe it, but it's there, and man, it's a winner in my opinion. $16, you just cannot go wrong with this fragrance. So that's my final thoughts on Hayaati Al Maleky, Hayaati Al Maleky. So new, I forget the name of the thing. So y'all take care of yourself, be blessed, and until next time.